day. I'm talking... I don't know if you know this, Kevin, but I like to be very nostalgic about things. I started playing Brawl in 2008. I went to tournaments in 2008, and then I stopped because the game was going in directions that I didn't really care for. Along with Sonic being very bad.
That he was really quite awful.
But Breezy, the Ganondorf player, he's very proficient at Melee. And something I've noticed, a lot of Melee players are coming over to the Smash 4 side because I feel like our great TOs like Josh,
who is the love of my life, he's great.
Who is the love of everyone's life, make it so easy, or so organized relative to the Melee scene right now, and they're working on that. But but kind of while it's a process in itself, but while that's happening, some of them are migrating over, and it's fun to see.
Yeah.
But Breezy started with Brawl, and he played Ganondorf in Brawl. And you know how Ganondorf's like bad now?
Yeah.
He was even worse.
He was the
only cool thing. The only cool thing that Ganondorf could do is he could auto cancel his down air.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a thing.
That was a thing. That was a legit thing. He was a Wii Chuck player. Imagine that, and he could auto cancel down. So I'm kind of excited to see how Breezy does against Red. He's young, but I feel like he has a lot of potential with his Ness. I played him at the last Arcadian, and we had some pretty close matches.
Yeah, I've seen him around at a few tournaments before. He has a really solid Ness. What do you think of this matchup, though?
I can't imagine it'd be fun for Ganondorf, just because Ness has a lot of quick moves where Ganon kind of has to play a bit more calculated.
Right.
And it can be so hard for Ganon to land in this matchup.
Yeah, it's
with stuff like up air and disjoints on things like forward air.
The only thing I'm concerned about for Red is that, you know, Ness, if he has to recover off stage, he can very easily get down aired or back aired or really anything.
Cool, and it's anything because he's so vulnerable when he does that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a nice neutral air off stage. He made it kind of seem like he wasn't going to go with the PK flash, but kind of did anyway. And I kind of get the feeling that maybe Breezy's not as adept with the mechanics of Smash 4. And that's something that I know a lot of Melee players kind of struggle with, where movement's different, and I mean the speed's different. It takes a lot of getting used to.
Yeah, and there's no L canceling, no wave dashing, no shining, none of that is.
And I get the feeling that he's going to adapt at some point, but I mean, right now it's not doing him much good. Red's kind of, I'm not going to say he's rolling over him, but he's making this look not too fun for Ganondorf.
Right.
Ooh.
He's really not letting up.
No. I don't... I feel like he could be more aggressive off stage, but when you have a lead like this, it's kind of... You're just kind of trying to keep it safe. Ooh, that was weird. It looked like Ness was kind of like ducking near the ground.
I think when Ness runs, he ducks low
enough
he does,
that he can avoid it. His hurt box kind of changes. Sonic does the same thing in back air, though. Ganondorf with Rage, though, as we have seen at the highest levels of Minnesota play, is the stuff of Nightmare.
Ooh, nice up air. Baby head.
He does not care. Ness does not care.
Please understand.
Please understand. Shout out to Iwata. I saw like the Game Awards and they did like a tribute to Iwata. It was really sad.
No.
And Reggie, Iwata was my friend, and I'm just like, oh, Reggie.
I got really upset.
I was very upset too. It was very emotional. But Breezy, I'm curious to see where he goes. I mean, I'm.
Does he play anyone else but Ganondorf?
I think maybe he's played Mario. I feel like everybody kind of has some sort of Pocket Mario, maybe, but
fair enough.
It looks like they're going to Battlefield. And I know, I feel like this is a stage I've been taken to by Ganon the Beast a few times. Up air is a great move on this stage because it hits through the platforms.
Fantastic, yep.
The thing I notice with Breezy is he's not always being as safe as he maybe could with some of his move choices. Because we're not talking customs meta, you know, dive kick. Ooh, okay.
Right.
Get some stuff for the flame choke. I might have liked to see another mix up there, but you know, he got like 30 damage on it. Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that was a misinput.
The disrespect, man. But man, Red's running the train a little bit.
Breezy. I'm surprised he's not. I like a lot of the options that Red is choosing, but I'm surprised that when he.
Ooh, I like that. Oh my God, Breezy!
Oh.
That was a strong gust of wind, let me tell ya.
3 claps for Breezy for that one. That was an excellent, excellent little string he had going on right there.
I don't know how I feel about the PK flashes. It's definitely not a move that kind of covers that many options even.
Yeah. It's more for getting like
back throw's coming.
Probable hard move. Yeah.
That's so unfortunate. Like you got a character like Ganondorf, and you get the feeling he has to work so hard for these kills, and then Ness like, oh, you're at 120, I'm gonna back throw you.
Right. Oh, I'm surprised.
Nice ledge jump there.
I'm surprised Red went for the down air off stage. It's really quite an awful move. Good on him for trying to use it though.
I get the feeling that Breezy's kind of adapting to the game pretty well. I mean, some of his options are relatively questionable, but ooh. Could have been a crazy punish there, but Red's just he's just kind of running him over right now.
Right.
But at the same time, all it takes is 1 or 2 extra moves to hit, and now it's almost even. I think that could have been a down air. That was it would have been a very risky one. Ooh.
Oh, he went to If he hadn't fast fallen, he would have come back.
Yeah. I think he was too concerned about the PK Thunder, and if you're ready to tech it, and
it's a shame that it was a really tight situation either way. Either he wasn't coming back, or he would have to tech to.
You too? Okay. All right. Well, Spinner and Carbuncle are heading off for Dionysus and RBC of the Pigeons of 105.
They're great, and I love them both. They're
if that's not the most ridiculous sounding crew name you've ever heard.